Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Bunny or Gun Bunny. And I'm rolling backwards. Oh, sorry, if I'm sniffling a little bit, I'm getting over the flu. Hopefully that doesn't become too annoying in the video. But if you don't like annoying, why are you here? It's me. This is not a normal gun. It's me. This is my GunTube channel. It's burlesque. I'm a goofball. My cats like to intrude on every video, basically. And this is my journey. I'm not an expert, and I'm not here to be one. But something I have experienced in my journey through firearms is flying with firearms. Now, I've actually done this quite a few times, and it's something that I found is interesting. Not a lot of people who shoot a lot have done this, and a lot of people have either a lot of misconceptions or fears about flying with firearms. Some of these are for good reason, and some of these are a little bit, anxiety driven. So I thought, instead of giving you an normal informative video where I talk to the camera like a person, I would do this in Gun Bunny fashion and make skits about it and be a goofball and not be able to take things seriously because it's me and this is how this is my fucking channel. I can't English. And basically, yeah, so instead of teaching things like I know what I'm talking about, because I don't, I'm going to recount some of my experiences, and I've compiled them into generally a skit. I took the funniest parts of different experiences I've had and kind of compiled them together, so it's inspired by true events. Yes, inspired by true events. So before I go into the skit, though, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've actually done with flying with firearms. So I go to a lot of competitions. These are 99% of the time called Brutality competitions. They're hosted by InRange TV and Sinistral Rifleman, and you will see all of that info appear on screen over here now. Their channels and the Brutality link, which will also be in the description below. But I would like... I travel to basically every single one of these I can get. I am a Brutality completionist. As you can tell from my patches and stickers behind me, I love them. This is a big part of how I got started in the gun world, the journey through guns. I've made a lot of friends at Brutality. I think that the whole community is really awesome, and I don't care how many times I par out, I'm going to keep going back because it's a really great competition. And I might have a video, it's either out now or it's coming out soon, about some of the reasons I love Brutality and or miss it, depending on what I title it. Anyway, so because of that, I do travel quite a bit. I go to these competitions with my mentor, and when we go, we will usually, and this is before, I've never flown with my own personal gun yet, because I only own one competition rifle, and that was fairly recently. It's currently winter season, and so there's no competitions right now because everyone would freeze their asses off. But there are a bunch of competitions coming up soon, and my first Brutality was in... ...2024 CQB handgun Brutality. There's the patch right there. I'm smart. So this was my first ever competition, my first ever Brutality, and my first time flying with firearms. Now, this actually went pretty well, and so have most of my experiences flying with firearms, though there have been some catastrophes done. I go to a lot of these competitions, and because of that, I will often fly with firearms because I am located in the New England area, and these competitions kind of vary from where they are around the state. States, not state. They're not in my state. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. Sure. So they vary around, and so for CQB Handgun Brutality 2024 was my first time competition and my also first time flying with firearms. Ever since then, I have flown a few more times. I've always flown with my mentor, and since we fly together, it's a lot easier for us to just pack all our guns together in one big gun case, which means that I've never had to fly alone with firearms, which I'm very thankful for because I already hate the TSA. I don't know why. They stress me out for some reason. I always feel, and I've heard other people experience this too, I always immediately feel like I've done something wrong. Like, I'm not, like, it's not a guilty conscience thing. It's just that, like, for some reason, they're always so, not, okay, not everybody, but I've often experienced a generalization vibe of, we already think that you did something wrong. And probably because travelers aren't humans and work can be a lot very annoying. And working customer service is probably not the most fun job. And you're probably, people are not listening or not listening to the rules, etc. So, I'd be pretty fed up too. But I often get the vibe of I'm already guilty the moment I've walked up here, especially when they sometimes do screening questions like, why are you traveling? I'm like, guns. It can get a little bit nerve-wracking. It also depends on what state you're traveling into or out of, and how that state can feel about guns. It can vary your experience a little bit. This video in itself, I kind of like another video of mine was inspired by a friend of mine and also a YouTuber, Deviant Olem, who has made quite a few videos on their experience flying with firearms. They fly, I think once they said in a YouTube comment like 100 times a year. And so has a lot more experience and therefore has had a lot more things go wrong just due to the probability. I think it's funny. I mean, I personally have a theory that there's a secret cabal that just doesn't want them to be able to fly successfully with firearms happening. But, that's just, I'm joking. But anyway. So if you want more experiences on flying with firearms, go check out their videos. But I thought I was like, hey, I've done this, and this is something that people don't know a lot. But I'll do my weird little skit thing. Wow, we have to cut this out. This is insane. So I've never flown with my mentor. My mentor has flown quite a bit. And so that means that he kind of knows the whole drill and prepped me beforehand for what's going to happen. Now, what exactly happens should be generally standardized per airport, even different airlines across the country. But, as things are with these types of things, you can have a little bit of a different experience depending on what state, airport, or person you get. We've had everything from somebody who knew exactly what was happening to somebody who panicked at the word firearms. So I thought it would be funny to take the best parts of, some of my experiences flying with firearms and put it together. If you want actual good advice on what to do when you're flying with firearms, and not just me goofing off about my personal experiences, go watch Deviant Olem's videos. I will link them in the description below. They, have interesting accounts, but also give really good advice, like having an air tag to track your guns. And will, and is actually, much more coherent person. But yeah, so go check that out. And now, without further ado, I will go into my skit thing. Yeah. Before we go into the skit, I'm just going to let you know that this channel is not monetized through YouTube, and I do not do sponsorships unless Uncrustables wants to sponsor me. I am only funded through my Patreon and my P.O. box, where you're welcome to send me things. If you are interested, these will both be appearing on screen now. Otherwise, other great ways to support me are to watch my videos, to like and comment on my videos, to share my videos with your friends, because the YouTube algorithm fucking hates me. Look, I have tits and guns. The YouTube algorithm is gonna fucking, not be happy about that. So if you want more Gun Bunny content, please make sure to turn that notification bell on. Please make sure to subscribe to try to support my channel. I post every Monday and Thursday if you are looking for my videos, and I have a bunch of social media, so you can look at these, on screen. I post on these varying degrees, and also just depending on how busy I get, I sometimes disappear for like a week or two. Sorry. Bye. But without further ado, let's get into my experience flying with firearms. Hi, what can I help you with today? Yes, I am flying with firearms. Here is my case. Oh! Yes, so the firearm in there is unloaded. We can open the case. Right. So, okay. So the firearms are in there. Okay, let's just. So you must demonstrate that they are unloaded. Yeah. So I do have to open the case to. I do have to actually open the case usually to show you that they're clear. Turn this so no one else sees. Right, but I need to be able to open the case to show you that they're clear. Yeah, there are definitely firearms in there. Yeah, I can see it in the case, but yeah, that seems probably fine. So we have to wait for now the baggage claim people. Yes, they have to come up and approve. So you have to wait. It'll take only probably 15 minutes. I'm happy to wait. Let me just close this back up for you. It's actually not fully closed. You have to engage the latches. Oh, the click. No, it clicked it. I got it. It did. Until you hear the click. That's not the click. Oh, before you put that on the belt, that to go down, to just put the locks back on. Yes, my locks are compliant. So they say that the firearms all have to be in a hard case. Right, it's in a hard case though. Right, but you see here, right, the pistol, yeah, it's not in a hard case. Like the pistol itself is inside the bigger case. I don't understand what you mean it's in a hard case. There's other things, yes, but you see there's clothes here, there's some other stuff there, and then you have the pistols here. It has to be in a fully hard lockable case. Right, but I don't have a smaller. Right, but I don't have a small gun case. I have a bigger gun case that I put multiple items. Right. And I put some clothes in there too to pad out. Sure, if it being in the bigger case is gonna. It is a hard case. It's compliant. I've flown with this before. It's been fine. There's nothing that specifies that other things cannot be in the gun case. No, it has to be in the hard case, yeah. And we need a key to the locks so that TSA, when we send it down to the baggage handlers, they can check if everything's fine, it's all unloaded. Oh, I cannot give you the key. I can stay here and unlock it for you though. Right, yes, you certified up here, but they need a key to check down there. I'm very happy to wait. I have extra time. And they do not need to check anything because we checked it up here, so we will just send it right down there for you when we're ready. So I'll just hold on to this. You can go ahead go through security to your flight now. I'm just gonna wait because I know that they're gonna want to inspect it, and then I'm gonna be through security, and that's gonna be a problem. Oh, ma'am, it's great you're still here actually. So I just got a call from the baggage agents. They have your gun case down there, and they actually need to clarify that everything is secure and unloaded, and so they will actually in fact need you to come over and verify that before they can load it onto your flight. Oh, so surprised. Great. Yes. Hi. Yeah, I am here to pick up my luggage. Yep, it's special luggage. It looks like your flight has landed and they have unloaded all of the baggage, and so it should be appearing any minute now. I know my flight landed because I'm right here. I was just here like an hour ago. I was wondering if you had any updates on where my gun case was. No, I know it doesn't come on the carousel, but yeah, it's a black gun case. Yep. Okay, thank you. I'll just wait.
Later.
Yes, me again. I'm letting you know that I found my case. Yeah, it was over in that corner unattended with a bunch of other, oversized luggage, some golf clubs, some skis, probably some other gun cases. Yeah. Just in case you wanted to let any other people looking for their baggage know that it's there. See the case? It's right there on that cart, that with those baggage handlers. And I know your computer says that it's not here yet, but if you just look to your left slightly, it's right there. Yes, there's no rule that is on your website under the Flying with Firearms rules that says there's a limit of guns per case. Why can't you put some in your carry-on that will lessen the weight so you don't have to pay the overage fee? Right, they're firearms. You can't carry those onto the plane. Minimum weight limit? I've never heard of a minute. I've heard of a maximum weight limit. Oh, you were looking at the wrong flight. Okay, great, thank you. Hi, I'm here to check my firearms. Yes, I know. I went over to the oversized luggage and special check-in, but then they sent me back here to normal baggage check, and now you're telling me to go back over there. Is there somebody that knows what's happening in this airport at all, or what I'm supposed to do? Is there somebody you can ask what we're supposed to be doing? All right, I will go ask one more time, I guess. What do you mean it's too late for us to check in a bag? We're here really early. Thank you for flying with us. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I certainly had fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!